All right, Patrick Mahomes. It's Super Sunday. Let's go down to South Beach. Patty, big one this weekend. Kansas City. You guys have to come back a couple of times in the playoffs to get to Super Sunday, but here you are with the Chiefs, first time in 50 years. How you feeling?
I've been waiting my entire life for this game on Sunday, and I'm just so happy for Coach Reed and our team. And, I didn't set every record last year, starting winning the NFL MVP, to not go down there and win the Super Bowl my first time in South Beach. I can say that for damn sure.
Well, Pat, I used to play football. I know a lot of football players. Are you planning on having sex before this game? Because it is known that when you engage in those sort of things, that sometimes climaxing can lower your testosterone when you need it most. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I'm a little worried about saving my legs for running around against the San Francisco ferocious pass rush.
Yeah.
Look at Nick Bosa and D Ford and Buckner and Armstead. I feel like I'm going to have to use my legs for my mobility, and I've been featuring that a lot the last 4 or 5 weeks. It's really added to our running game. So I think I'm going to save all those exploits for after we win.
I think that's very responsible there of you, Pat. Also, what the general public may not know is you are a degenerate gambler. So are you going to bet on yourself to win this Super Bowl?
Well, it's funny you asked that because, on here on ESPN Baton Rouge, New Orleans, obviously strong LSU contingent. I'm actually going to bet on my good friend Tyrann Mathieu at 60-1 to win the Super Bowl MVP because I think that's a little better value to me at even money. Big players make big plays in big games, and nobody does it better than the Badger.
Damn, Tyrann's 60-1.
That's a pretty good
Oh,
odds.
yeah.
I mean, you might as well just throw $10 on that and see what happens, right? Like,
Pretty good odds.
I mean, absolutely, dude.
So, Patty, how you feeling about yourself and the overall odds for you picking up the MVP?
Well, I feel pretty good about it, but I want to deflect this a little bit to my team because last year, Coach Reed and we blew up. We fired Bob Sutton and canned the 3-4 and went to the 4-3. Got Steve Spagnuolo, Honey Badger, Frank Clark, and the reason we're here is our defense has improved so much. I mean, I've spent my whole life standing on the sidelines at Texas Tech and in KC last year scoring 49 points and losing. And we finally have a defense that makes plays. And so it's awesome to actually, for the first time in my life, have faith in that unit.
Steve Spagnuolo is the defensive coordinator. Isn't it weird how football can work? I mean, he put together the worst defense in NFL history in New Orleans, and yet he won Super Bowls in New York, and now he's back in the Super Bowl in Kansas City.
Amazing. So, Pat, can we talk to you about some of the bets, kind of how you feel about the game, some of the numbers on this thing?
Yeah, absolutely. That's I know that's kind of taboo in the NFL, but we like to let the fire fly.
Yeah, why not?
And, we certainly pay attention to point spreads on the KC.
Former league MVP and the AFC starting quarterback in the Super Bowl coming up. Talk a little gambling. Why not? All right, so tell me how you feel about the game.
Well, I feel like I'm a little worried about the slow starts we've been having the last few weeks. I know our offense has so much firepower. We've been able to come back from being down 24-0 against Houston and 17-7 against Tennessee. But this is a San Francisco team that's built to play with the lead. They want to run the ball, they want to control the clock, and they want to pin their ears back with that pass rush I mentioned. And so the big thing I'm worried about for us is we can't get down 14 or 21-0 and let them pin their ears back and become one-dimensional on offense. So I think a good start is key, and that's kind of been the only thing we've been struggling with recently.
So if I'm playing this game, and obviously you're the starting quarterback, but if I want to put a little bit on it, where would I go? Where should I go here? What's the number on this?
Look, I mean, you're first of all, you're out of your mind if you bet against me. Look at my first 2 years in the NFL, over 5,000 yards and 50 touchdowns this year. Really proud of our team. With Tyreek being out the first half of the year, and I battled some knee injuries, I think we peaked at the right time. We're a 1-point favorite. I think it's going to be a hell of a game. I mean, like I said, it's a battle of contrasting styles. The Niners, the defensive line, and the running game. Kyle Shanahan's a heck of a coach. I do think we're going to pull it out, but I think we might have a thrill-over Super Bowl in our hands.
Wait, so now I don't know where the role playing ends and the actual advice begins. So wait, so is have you talked to our degenerate friend Ben Mintz? Is he in fact picking the Chiefs to win the Super Bowl?
Yeah, he is. And
Okay.
I actually got asked the other day, somebody asked me, and I said, Patrick, people tell me you sound like this Ben Mintz. Who the hell is Ben Mintz? I'm the MVP of the NFL.
Well, I would say this, Pat.
I don't know who this destroyer is.
If you want to find the destroyer, he's probably on South Beach enjoying himself. Let's just say that.
No, that's not the sand.
No, but as far as the game goes, I really do lean San Francisco first. I'm worried about the slow start thing, and I feel like we might have to make a comeback in the second half. That's kind of been what we've done the last few weeks. And then you look at the Niners all year. They start pretty quick. They play well at the lead. I do think if we get the lead early, they're dead because I don't think Garoppolo could bring them back. Our pass rush with Frank Clark and Chris Jones is pretty ferocious. Terrell Suggs trying to get his last ring here, too, at the end of his career. Badger, our secondary's been really good. So I think the key is if we get a lead, we'll be fine. But I'm a little worried about the slow start. But I do like KC. I do like us to win this game.
Ben, did you just eat beignets? I didn't know you could get beignets in South Beach. Wow. Hey, wait. So, what kind of prop bets you got with us, Pat? Where else you working besides Tyron and the MVP 60-1?
Well, I'm going to do that 60-1. The over/under in this game is 54.5, which I know it's hard to bet unders in any game I play quarterback in because I throw it at my style and everything I do. But I do think the over is a little high here. 54.5, 80% of the public money is on the over. That always concerns me. I kind of like to fade it a little bit. So I think it's going to be, a 31-24 type game. But I like us. I like I said, the Badger. I'm real worried and concerned. D Ford played on our team for years, jumped off sides last year, cost us winning the AFC Championship. Now he knows our linemen real well. And I'm a little worried he could be bringing some heat against us here playing against his former team in the Super Bowl. So he's definitely a problem I'm concerned about.
Good point.
Mahomie, good luck this Sunday. Any message for the listeners on the way out?
I mean, I damn sure didn't wait my whole life, as I said, to get to the Super Bowl. Running around against LSU in that Texas Bowl in Houston against 11 defensive starters, not to show up on the biggest stage. And we're about to get a Super Bowl ring to go with NFL MVP, and I'm going to be the greatest of all time. And congrats to OTB. I heard y'all won a little award or sports radio award. Well deserved. I'm going to go get my own award on Sunday.
Thank you, Patrick.
Thank you, most
Patrick.
valuable player. Enjoy South Beach. We'll talk to you soon.
Sounds good.
There he is. Patrick Mahomes as Ben Mintz. Ben Mintz as Patrick Mahomes.
The beignets was a Coke joke. I don't think y'all got that.
Yeah, we did.
The powdered sugar?
We did.
On the nose?
Nobody's paying attention.
No, we got it. We got it. Yeah, we were here.
Wow. Well, I thought it was pretty funny. So
Roman Harper.